Hello everyone, this is SHAREfactory back again with Monster Hunter World. Last time we traversed to the Rotten Vale where we took on the Odogaron and the Great Gyros, and to try to navigate further in, we had to deal with the Legiana back in the Coral Highlands. With those all out of the way, at least for the time being, we're going to dive deeper into the Rotten Vale itself, probably the deepest regions, and see if we can maybe pick up on Zorah Magnaros' trail. Sorry that I've been grinding for a good deal, but frankly the effluvium can be a massive pain, so although it's nothing really to brag about, I got the effluvial expert with the Gyros coil, and that shall prevent or nullify any damage based on that gas. So that'll be helpful. And yes, let us try one more time into this, and maybe we can make some progress onto Zorah Magnaros' current location. Yes, I am ready to depart. Let us try it again. Yep, I'm well aware of this. Do not forget my request. You must think deeply. What is the Rotten Vale? That's where a lot of monsters go insane. It is literally what looks to be a bone graveyard of monsters, and is trying to kill us in any way, shape, or form. That's basically what it is. Yep, it's off we go. Time to get this done, and because I'm an idiot, it's just gonna be me. Excuse me, just gonna be me on this. Let's do this. I'll see you all there. Alright, and we're here.
There have to be traces of Zorah Magnaros down here somewhere. I have a feeling I know what the Rotten Vale is.
Still a place of death. That's what it is. We don't have to think too hard on it, although knowing, well, knowledge is power, so I guess I really shouldn't take it for granted. At least we don't have to deal with too much effluvium down here. Yep, looks like we're on the looks like we're on the right track.
Wait, I'm going to.
Okay, just be careful.
Here.
Indeed. Come, my handler, there is much to explore.
Too, haven't you? What the Rotten Vale really is.
Rather not think about that right now. Rather think about what we can find.
Acid? Yikes! Don't touch it!
Alright, we're on the right track.
Look!
Yep, and there's probably the mother lode of evidence right there. More herbs is always nice for my herb collection to help me with my potions and mega potions. Come, let us observe this piece of evidence. Should we really be going off touching that thing?
I know we've reached the bottom. But what happened to Zorah Magnaros? There's no place else for it to go.
Guessing there is some place, we just need to figure out where he is now.
I think we should split up and look.
Not a good idea. You should come back with me so I can Too late. He looks hungry. He looks feisty. Oh boy.
You! What are you doing? Go! Don't stop! Keep going!
We can't leave her!
Yeah, we shouldn't.
No, she can't hold that thing off. We've got to help her.
You probably should just stay here, though.
She's okay.
I've got this. As everybody could see, that was known as the Odogaron, And he is the apex monster of these parts. And he can be a wild one. What I would recommend for this sort of fight is to have rather quick weapons, such as the long sword, the sword and shield. Just weapons that are able to allow you to react quickly. Because he can be rather fast. Let's... Yep. Here we go. If it helps anyone, just think of the Odogaron as just an advanced version of the Tobo Kakashi, because he sort of is. Most of his moves are familiar, or kind of resembles. You just got to figure out which moves he's going to do. And most of his attacks come into 2 to 3 bursts. Uh-oh. Most of his attacks mainly kind of include either diving at you just like he was doing there, or his claw attacks. And you need to be careful about those claws because they can cause bleeding. That's why we have the Astera Jerky. And as you could probably guess, if the bleeding status effect drains our health little by little, and to get rid of it, we have to crouch and hold still for a certain period of time. So we need to be careful for when that happens. Oh, please stay there. Sweet. Nice way to get some damage. Otherwise, if you're trying to prepare for him, weapons that you should mainly use... Ow. Ah, crud. Now if you could let me have a chance. There we go. Yeah, that's how you stop bleeding, apparently. Thanks, buddy. Otherwise... Sorry, I got interrupted by myself. Since I got hit by his claws. His main weaknesses are the ice element, and... Oh, be careful of this move. That's his retaliation move, and then he... Yeah, he does a little 2-3 here. But it leaves him wide open. Otherwise, what was that? Oh, yes. He's weak to the ice elements, and I think it's the paralysis status effect. So invest in the Legiana, and, there's one more. Oh, the Great Gyros when you have the chance. However, Thunder is his second elemental weakness, so I'm just investing in this right now. Yeah, once you kind of figure out that he does 1-2s, he's not too terribly hard to figure out. You just should be careful if there's teammates, because you should pay attention to where they are. And, excuse me, if they're having trouble, you just got to make sure that they're okay. Okay, we're doing decent so far. Oh boy. He's still angry though. And oh, and of course, watch out for the bleeding if he hits you with those claws. I think we're doing relatively well. And now he's hungry. And now he's gonna get fed. Dang it. Okay, the hunt continues. Okay, let's see if my new waist piece will be able to protect me from this... from all this deadly gas. Cool. Nothing so far. And we broke his tail on the first try. Yep. And he's still dodging every attack that I'm throwing at him. How typical. Well, at least I was able to do my combo. Yeah, that jump move is his most damaging attack, but it doesn't really hit all that often for some reason. Just make sure that you keep moving, and you should be okay. I think I'll take this since the fluvium is not damaging me. Oh, retaliation! And here comes the 2-3. That worked out well. I'll just take the bullet. Okay, not that. That's just a good way to feint for no reason. Yeah, once you kind of understand his combo strings a little bit, he's not all too difficult to dodge, but you still gotta pay attention. Especially since we're in Gyros territory now. However, that's actually gonna be beneficial. Are you serious? Uh-oh. I prefer the longsword, doesn't mean that I'm good with it. Uh-oh. Okay. You have got to hold still, buddy. Oh, look at that, he is. Until I said that. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. And the Gyros piece is working out rather nicely. Alright. Now when it comes to the Odogaron, there are plenty of places within this map that he's gonna... there's plenty of holes that he'll probably crawl through, and they will all lead back to his den in the area that I'm about to show you. So don't be too fearful of losing him if you lose track. What you should be fearful of, though, is sometimes when he eats a certain corpse of monsters, he gets empowered, but you're probably not going to see it here, unfortunately, so I can't really show you to give you an explanation, kind of a demonstration. No, you don't, buddy. Yep, I thought it was too close. Just calm down, buddy. Or not. Just simple 1, 2, 3 dodge. Okay. This shall end it. Supposedly. All right. Not too bad at all. Alright. Let's see what we can get from good old Garen before we... Huh. That's convenient. Before we try to find where the tracker went off to. Hopefully she's still alright. Knowing her experience here, she should be. Oh, I needed some warp bones. or bones shall help me get a dragon weapon that I want. I can make it, I can make it. Made it! And of course it puts me at the wrong put me on the wrong direction for Odogaron. Of course it would.
Where is she? I thought she'd be with you.
Sorry, wasn't able to find her.
I'm going out for another look.
No, you're not.
You're okay. I was scared to death.
All right, easy, easy. I'm just glad that you're not hurt. Thank you. I was planning to hide until it moved on, but, well, you saved me the trouble.
No problem.
Now, that's enough. Now, we had a deal, don't you remember? Did you learn all you could about the Vale? Now tell me everything. What did you feel out there?
I think the Vale is where the monsters come to die. It's their graveyard, and this whole land is a vast ecosystem revolving around it.
See? Although I didn't say anything like that.
Come on.
It is a graveyard, but didn't know it supports any ecosystem.
You're right. The Vale is where monsters come to rest. They sense the end and make their way here. Their bodies become nutrients that feed the coral highlands. From death rises new life, which after a cycle returns to the Vale to die again.
Poor Chuckles. In a way, makes sense.
It's an ecological marvel. One that easily dwarfs any I have ever seen.
Yeah.
But, have you really considered the important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large?
Probably the Elder Dragons themselves.
What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing? You know the answer.
They die here.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Vale is Zorah Magnaros' resting place.
Now the question is, why isn't he somewhere around there?
Or at least it should be. The clues are all here, but Zorah is nowhere to be found.
It was drawing in energy, storing it as it moved on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
I don't know. But I know who might. The first Wyverians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out. Look, it's raining life.
It is a nice sight.
If only I could live another 300 years. Maybe that would be just long enough to see the end of this changing of the guard. Friends, you go finish this. I want to stay here a while longer. See what death has to give and life has to bring.
And we'll continue the investigation. We shall figure this out eventually.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it took some time, but now we've, at least for the time being, have it under control. If our tracker and third master both agree about the Rotten Vale, then we could safely assume that's the Elder Dragon's graveyard, so to speak. Yeah. That would probably be a good idea. That's another good question. I looked into it, and the closest sighting of the first Wyverians was in the ancient forest. Then, guessing that's where we're going to next. We're running out of time. Alright.
The first Wyverians might be able to tell us where Zorah Magnaros is.
Yo.
Just got back. Oh. I guess the airship engineer gave them some ideas and they decided to put this together. Oh, that'll be helpful. I think I know what that one does. Alright. Let's see. Got a couple things here. Got a couple things almost everywhere. Yep. Weak to paralysis and ice. So hopefully that'll help you out. Otherwise, also be careful. Other than the Rotten Vale, the Odogaron can sometimes go to the Coral Highlands too. Forgot to mention that. Alright, before we go off... Ah, jeez. So many people to talk to. Alright, I think it's the armory. Just tell me that there's some new stock in. Stay calm and go over the basics. Sounds good, but I think I'm okay with my weapons and armor for now. Other words, what do you need? Ugh. Meat of the matter. Oh, great. We're doing another round. I forgot that we had that. Alright. Just give me one moment. I'll be right back. I'll actually see it in the ancient forest. And we'll see if we can find the first Wyverian. Just give me a couple moments. Alright. We're here.
You know the drill. Start looking for clues.
Yep.
Split up and search. Don't worry. I'll be careful this time.
Sounds good. I forgot to get rid of my stuff. Oh well. It is what it is. I already see Angie. I'll take you on again, you big lizard. Actually reminds me. Based on some other playthroughs, I should probably invest some times in the doodles and the gremlins. They can be pretty helpful. Okay, but other than that, it's time to get down to business. Yeah, I need to go to other areas if I... Got to get into other areas if I want to get some rarer materials. But it is what it is. Actually, before we do anything, I should probably show you guys another campsite for this place. I was actually trying to do it in the investigation video, but I just couldn't find it. And of course, I forgot that my map actually shows me. So, I'll show you right now, actually. Yep, just getting Anjanath, but I'm not getting... It's actually near here.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Just gonna crawl on back. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last campsite that you can have. Otherwise, you have all four. And although I could take the Anjanath, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna let it pass on. Actually, what the devil? We don't care about our shenanigans. Go away. Well, actually thinking about doing. I know that there's a couple of quests where you could probably take on monsters at the same during the same quest, but the thing is their health is reduced, so you're just fighting a simpler sort of monster. So depending on what I wear and when I face them, geez, I can't even talk. I'm thinking about maybe doing investigations or quests where I face difficult monsters at the same time, kind of test myself. But otherwise, how about we just focus on what's important? Still nothing yet. This is gonna take a while. Finding plenty of doodles. Alright. Rathalos is around here. Doesn't look like it's too big of an issue right now, though. Ooh. There we go. Alright, excellent. We'll just keep going up and up and up till we find you. Oh, I didn't eat again. Oops. I'm a moron. Definitely looks like it.
Looks like we both arrived at the same place.
Yep, I'm coming. Should be careful though. This is the. This is both the Rathaloses and the Rathian's nest.
The trail seems to stop here.
That's not a good sign.
A Rathalos!
Definitely not a good sign. Hey, pal. How are you doing? Probably a good idea. Eesh. That was a ride.
Hey. Look. Found you.
Sorry for all my coughing, everyone. You wish to know where you might find the dragon with a mountain of fire upon its back? Yes, that would be nice to know. I possess that knowledge. Okay. But you are not yet worthy. Okay. What do I have to do to be worthy? Only one who stands at the top of the food chain. Only once you have... Excuse me. Only once you have conquered the fire wyvern and horn wyvern that have descended upon the forest and the waste, only then will you be worthy. Okay.
Top of the food chain? Fire and horned wyverns? I guess we're supposed to hunt those two monsters.
Yep.
It must be referring to Rathalos and Diablos. Want to return to base and prep?
Wait, the Rathalos and Diablos? Whatever. Alright. I think we'll probably call it right here. Next... Although next time we should do the Rathalos and Diablos, there's actually a few things here. I'm actually going to cover the gremlins and all the other quests from the other two areas which we haven't done yet. Might as well get that out of the way, and then we'll take on the next. Then we take on the next two big threats. Until then, this is SHAREfactory 36, signing off for the time being. Have a good one, guys.